Good night, sir.
Good night. Sorry for the late start. I did not want to be unprepared because we had a long staff meeting, and I live alone. I live alone, and
Okay.
therefore I had to cook my dinner today because I said I'm not going on the road to give John Public anything that I don't have. So
Okay.
cook dinner, and I didn't want to come on class unprepared, especially when you have people like Miss Powell, who's your supervisor, to ensure that Mr. Bernard is prepared for class. Right, Sister Powell? So I, so I had to make sure I'm
Evening, Mr.
prepared.
Bernard.
Oh, yeah, good evening, Mr. Bernard. You're very political. That's very good. Very good. You're diplomatic, I should say. Apologize for the political part of it. All right. Without any further ado, we are going to start our classes. Thank you for understanding um, about this late start. And I want to say good evening to those who are watching live on YouTube for this class. Right, so we welcome you if it's your first time, and we ask that you will subscribe if you want to know what time we'll start again, because sometimes delays do take place, just like on a plane ride. Eh? All right, now back to my leaders on this class. I hope I didn't check to see if you guys did any assignments. I hope you're working on the assignments because we're winding down with section E of the syllabus. So we're gonna pray. Nice to see you back, Ashay. Hope you're feeling stronger. All right, let us
Habits, sir.
a bit. Well, you'll get in there. Let us give God thanks, nevertheless. So let us pray. Most canon, heaven and righteous Father, we give you thanks for sparing our lives and allowing us to live to see another day. As we are about to continue preparations for exams, we ask that you'll pour out a special blessing upon the students who are preparing for exams, so that they will be able to do the exams and do it successfully and bring honor and glory to your name. Just want to present those who are sick, namely Ashe and of course Nikosha, who wasn't feeling well herself. Pray that you will give them remove the cause of their illness and give them a speedy recovery, that they can regain their strength and even be more stronger, so they'll be able to be successful in preparing for their exams and be successful in their exams. Pray not only for them alone, but for any family who's even currently experiencing an impact of this deadly disease called COVID. Pray, oh God, that you will help those persons to really have a speed recovery. But if they should lose a loved one, pray that you strengthen those who are in mourning, give them comfort to their hearts. For this we ask, so in Jesus' most precious and holy name we pray. Amen. All right. I hope you ladies are taking good care of yourselves, because this thing is a deadly, deadly, deadly thing, deadly, deadly disease. All right, so we're going to move down to um I'm gonna move down to I will be getting the multiple choice up and ready for the my HSB students. We'll be getting to that. Just allow me to give me some chance to work that out. I'll start with the math students where we're going starting to do some multiple choice questions, so you can get used to that. All right. So let us go. Let us go. Give me some chance to work that out. I'll start with the math students where we're going. All right, so we're going to start off with our first activity for the evening. Start off with the activity. Keep you awake, and you don't want to hear Mr. Bernard's boring voice throughout throughout the night. So I'm going to send you this activity sheet. Kosha comes on right in time. God is good in it. So please click on the link. Good night, Sister Gooden. Or though, I'm gonna send the link to you for our first activity for tonight. There we go. And then you're going to, you know the drill. You're going to screen. I'm going to send a link for those persons in YouTube. All my YouTube people, I'm sending a link to you. Don't me send a link, I don't participate. You know. See it there. The link is in the YouTube chat. All right. So ladies, please, so uh, yes, please to Nikosha, you got the link, Nikosha?
Forward, sir.
I sent the first activity for tonight. I gave it a link. There's a link. You guys want to click on that link. When you finish, you can finish. You can check your answers. If you are using a smartphone or a tablet, screenshot the results so we can share with each other and look at what each other have done. If you're using a laptop, you just wait and I tell you when to screen share. For those who are using the who are on YouTube, if you want us to see your results, I will tell you what to do if you ask me what to do. Uh, If you ask me what to do, then I will know that you're in fact participating. All right, ladies, sort it out. Who's going to be the winner today? First 10 out of 10. We have three activities to do. Yes, good night, Tasha. The coach, you got the link? Oh, Tasha, let me send a link to you, Tasha. Teresa? Oh, it's a Teresa. Tasha, I mean. All right, Tasha, that's the link for our first session, first part of the session. All right, so we have a full complement tonight. Giving you guys a few more minutes to finish that. Persons who are in the YouTube chat, could you say something to know that you are there? I've sent a link for you to participate as well. All right. Anybody finishes it?
No, sir.
Then I said I want difficult.
No, it just one.
Oh, it's just long. Okay.
Sir, Mr. Bernard,
Yeah, I'm here. You finish?
how do we do the underlining part?
The underlying part. Let me see. Hold on there. Where's the underlying part there?
4. It said underline the correct alternative.
Uh, Pollution is dangerous. That's why, but everyone has to take action against it. For example, I guess I will put in the answer there.
Hmm.
Hold on. For example, household chemicals are harmful. We must handle them with care. Uh, Correct alternative.
Sir,
Yes, you got it to
I,
underline.
I just write the correct word that should be underlined on in the space.
Oh, you heard that, Teresa? Teresa, you heard that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yeah, man, that's good. That made sense. Good. Anybody finish that yet? No, man. The worksheet that take up enough. This worksheet is taking a lot of time. I'll give you some more time. Persons on YouTube, you might be wondering how it's taking so long. But we have given, for those who just came in, you can look in the chat and you'll see a link to the activity that the students are now doing. You can join, you can participate in this activity by clicking on the link and try to see what you can do on that worksheet. Test your knowledge. That's what you can do on this worksheet. That's the worksheet that you're looking at. So if you click on the link, you'll have access to the worksheet. Let's say how much you can get out of 10. Yes, Devon, good night, sir. It's been a while. Long time don't see. I just gave the class an activity. They are still battling with the worksheet. You could try it as well, Devon. You could try it and see how much you could get out of 10. So you just click on the link at the top. I will take you straight to the worksheet. Nobody finishes yet? No.
Wait, go to bed.
This is record.
Go to your bed.
Oh, me must go to my bed.
So I'm trying to understand number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Number 3. Let's see. Read the text. Read text 3 and text 4 and answer the questions. Hold on. And answer the questions. So text 3 says, so text 3 says, text 3 and text 4. Text 3 says, toxic substances found in the food we eat and the air we breathe accumulate in our bodies and result in poor health like weakness, pains and aches, disease and sickness. Um, it says find equivalent expressions from text 3, which means again means contaminated food. What was so they're asking you now to look into text 3 if you can find the equivalent expression that means the same as contaminated food. So instead of saying contaminated food, what could you say? So this is not just a science-based worksheet, but it's also testing your English as well.
Okay.
Mhm. Because remember, when you go into the exam, you still would have to express yourself in the essay part of it. That is why I chose this worksheet. Understand?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I give up.
Yeah, Teresa,
Yes, sir.
you finish?
I said I give up.
You give up? No, man, keep trying, man. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying.
Sir,
I'm
you're
giving
gonna
you
have
guys,
to help me with this one.
I'm giving you guys 5 minutes more, and then we'll do it together as a class.
Sir, I did what I can, and I got 4.
How much you got?
4.
Nice try, nice try. Hold on there. All right. One second. All right. Anybody else finished? Or the Teresa alone having difficulty with it?
Sir, I'm finished and I got 4 as well.
4. Mercy.
Sir, the only thing look like is correct. The thing mark is the number 1.
Okay. Tasha, what about you? Tasha, you turn out to be winner or Tasha not online? Tasha not online with us? All right. We don't know what those on Facebook have, but let us see what we can do together as a class. All right. It says, I want you to note the grade level is grade 5 and it's 87 to 14. Get this worksheet. All right. Let's go. But it makes you think nevertheless, right? Label the pictures that with the expressions from the box. Which one should I put right here?
Water.
Water pollution. Okay. Which one should I put here? That's easy.
Noise.
And right here.
So I was trying to figure out
Noise
if that is a
pollution.
water or land, but I did put land there. It's up here green.
I think it's more on the land.
Okay.
It's maybe near to water, but it is more on the land. But they have 2 land pollution. Oh.
I realized, but I still put water, land, noise, land, and air. I realized there's no air there.
You say put air there.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's try now. Let's see what they say. Land pollution. And you want to put air here.
Yes,
It couldn't
sir.
it couldn't be anything else because it's not water pollution for sure. It is certainly not land pollution and it's not noise pollution. So it must be air pollution. But when the person was creating this worksheet, they missed out air pollution. Instead of writing land pollution once, they went and write it twice. All right, B. What are the effects? What are the effects that what are the effects that what are the effects of pollution on the environment and on the people? Look at the labeled pictures and complete the table. All right, let's just go through this one. All right, so effects of pollution of people. You just have to type in the answer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, give somebody give one of the effect, please.
Headache,
Headache. Any other?
breathing problem.
I don't understand. Breathing problem. You see breathing or breathing problem, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make note of this, because this all of what we're doing here is based on the objective that speak about the impact of pollution and us, all it affect us, right? What else?
Sorry, excuse me,
Di-
sir.
Hold on, go ahead, Ashay. What were you saying?
I'm having internet problems, so every time I type up the answers, it refresh, so it not going through.
Oh, using a laptop or your cell phone?
My cell phone. Remember, my laptop not up as yet, sir, so I'm getting it fixed.
Oh, it's still down.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So is it okay if I do it and then screenshot it and send it to you through WhatsApp when I get the chance?
Yeah, man.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So headache, breathing problem. What else?
Disease and sickness. Well, sickness.
Disease and sickness.
Sickness.
Skin rash.
Same difference too.
Yeah, but they have it twice.
Okay. And I heard skin rash.
Mhm.
And what else?
Stomach
Definitely.
ache.
And this should have lend itself to which disease?
Stomach ache.
Yeah. Would that be a symptom of what? Which of the disease then?
Gastroenteritis.
Goes gastroenteritis. Very good. What's next?
Deafness.
Eh? Which one?
Deafness.
Deafness. Would be caused from what? Which type
Noise.
of pollution?
Air pollution.
Good. What's next?
Weakness.
Yes. Cause from which type of pollution?
Air pollution.
Air pollution. Very good. Because breathing will take place, right? That's right. All right.
Sir, what about the burn? When it's so sticky.
Okay. The burn.
I was
Ah,
a bit confused there,
yeah,
sir.
that I
I don't know
kind
why
of
is it
sticky.
there.
That one I
That
believe is
pot
kind
of
of
burn
sticky.
him.
Maybe.
It couldn't be on the environment. It would more be him.
Sir, the only way it would be from the environment is if like fire, you go touch the fire or something.
No man, effects of pollution on the environment you're looking at now.
Chemical spill.
Oh,
Okay.
true.
No, well, you know what? I
For him
think
to get a burn.
burn. Yeah, for him to get a burn, exactly.
But he's holding a pot, so I don't understand the
Yeah.
people there.
Not necessarily a pot.
That pot.
Not necessarily a part. All right, let's focus now on the on the
Environment.
on the environment. 1 second. All right, go ahead.
We have a hole in the ozone layer.
Mm-hmm. Ozone layer.
Mhm.
Hole in the ozone layer. What does this relate to, by the way? Which of the conditions does it relate to?
The air,
Ear. Yeah. Not I mean the ear. The ear is not a condition. So ear just not a condition that. All right. Hole in the ozone layer. What's next? Which other one?
We have smog.
smog,
Smog. Which other one?
chemical
Chemical
reaction,
reaction
All right. Your chemical reaction.
acid
and
rain,
acid rain.
Acid rain. Mm-hmm. What next?
there's
So no more is there.
no more.
No more. All right. So we'll finish with that one. Okay. Hope you remember these things whenever you're being asked in the exam. All right. So now with your partner, read text one and text two. So I guess I'm your partner, and find out the causes and the effects of each type of pollution. All right. So someone wants to read text one for us, please.
I'll go. Because factories release fumes, the air people breathe get polluted. Other well-known effects of fumes are smog, acid rain, and hole in the ozone layer.
Mm-hmm. So hold on. So because factories release fumes, which we
Mhm.
know, I've seen that the air people breathe gets polluted. That's one. Other well-known effects of fumes are smog, acid rain, especially in China where you see that dark space, it hardly can see the sky. That's what they call the smog, right? Acid rain, holes in the ozone layer. So all of these are caused because of all of these are effects of air pollution. Good. All right. Somebody read text two.
Living in noisy, overcrowded towns has become dangerous because every day exposure to noise can cause headache, earache, and may lead to deafness.
May lead to deafness.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. And this one is caused by what? Obviously, the noise
Noise.
pollution.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No.
All right. So let's say now with your partner, read both of them, find out the causes and the effects of each type of pollution. All right. So basically, that is there. All right. So text one, type of pollution, based on what we read.
Air pollution.
Air pollution. On the one, it's other persons type it. It might make it wrong because they might require you to type air, and we just put air pollution.
Mm,
Do you understand?
yes, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
Fumes, sir, from factories.
Hold on. Hold on. Hmm. I do that. So not that. Who's that?
So I'm coughing in my pillow.
Okay. Did they say must cough in the pillow? What's the cause here now? What's the cause?
I didn't want you to hear.
Okay. No,
Fumes from a
it not
factory.
affected. No,
Fumes from the factory.
it not affected me. Fumes from the factory. It's correct, but let us. I just we don't know how they wrote it on the sheet. Effects. What are the effects of this?
Smog.
Smog, acid rains, and holes in the ozone layer.
Smog, acid rain, and I want you to see this as an opportunity as how to make your notes. You realize that it's like a table. It is
Yes,
a
Yes.
sir.
table, a table, but what was given in the text is what probably you have probably read it in a textbook. You watch a video and make your notes. But when you want to know, analyze the passage, analyze what was said in the recording, you just use a table and just give it the titles pertaining to what was in the text. Because when you read the text by itself, it is saying to us that this type of pollution. It is said that the text gave us some causes. It is saying that the text told us the effects of these causes and the effects of this type of pollution. Does it make sense? Am I making sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So use as a way of making notes easy to have, because trying to read over this long lengthy paragraphs does not really help much. All right. The text two, type of pollution,
Noise pollution.
noise pollution. All right, that's a given. Okay, that's a given. So that's noise pollution. As I said, they might just want us to write the one word. We're not sure. Cause of noise pollution. What's the cause of noise pollution?
Overcrowded tones.
Overcrowded tones. Good.
Sir,
And yes, Nikosha, go
I have
ahead.
the same ans I have the same answer that you had for this, and I
And they
got it
still
wrong.
shirt wrong.
You got it wrong.
That's what I have to, sir, but they still
Yeah,
the
that's
only thing I said highlight in green is the
yeah.
air pollution and the noise pollution. Others there
Yes.
nothing.
So
To
maybe
be
maybe,
honest,
maybe we
sir,
should
I
use.
actually put mine underneath each other, so maybe that's what you
I,
were supposed to do.
you got that right?
No, sir, remember the internet? So it
Oh,
refreshed.
but maybe it's not fumes from factory. We should write. Maybe we should write fumes only.
I wrote factory releases fumes.
When I write fumes from the factory, there's a difference. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Doesn't matter still, because how the live worksheet works, is what the person who designed the worksheet wrote, and how they wrote the answer will determine if you're wrong or right. It's not because you are really wrong. Okay, we see Devon there participate. Devon participating in the thing. We heard skin rash, acid rain. Okay, thank you very much, Devon. We see that you're participating. What's the effects now of the over thing the stuff? What's the
Deafness.
effects?
Deafness.
Deafness.
Headache.
Okay,
Oh, that was there?
let's check.
Yeah, headache.
Ear aches. Ear
Ear.
aches.
And headache, sir, it's there.
It aches is there too.
Yes, sir. Headache, ear aches, and
Ear
may cause
aches.
lead to deafness.
You can't put me cause it's that deafness too.
May lead.
Oh, headaches. I don't. They want to write. They just want to list it. May cause may lead to deafness is not an effect. It's either you're going to write that or you're not going to write that. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. All right. So that's that for that one. B. Then answer the question. Why is the air we breathe polluted? Devon, you want to answer this one too? Why is the air we breathe polluted? Anybody want to answer that question in the chat? I saw your response, Devon, which are both correct. Skin rash acid rain. All right, then answer the question. Why is the rain we breathe polluted? The air we breathe polluted, sorry. From text one. The air we breathe is polluted. Well, this one funny. Also, they're basically starting off the answers for us. The air we breathe is polluted. Oh, which word did you put there? Which word did you put there?
I didn't put just the word. It's polluted because factories
Exactly.
release.
The word is because. The word is because. Because they put it in bold. As I
Oh,
said before, they are using this opportunity to help us to express how we express our answer. And you're gonna notice that when it comes up. All right. So the air we breathe is polluted because what's the reason given?
factories releases fuel.
Fume. Factories releases fume. I have to make sure you get the spelling correct. Release fumes. I have to use the plural, not singular. All right. Subject and verb agreement right here. So good. All right. Now, text three says read text three and text four. Can I share read text three and um can I share read text three and Nicole share read text four?
Okay, sir.
Mhm.
Toxic toxic substances found in the food we eat and the air we breathe accumulate in our bodies and result in poor health like weakness, pains, aches, disease, and sickness.
Okay, thank you. Nicole, share your turn.
Paint solvents glues are all inflammable. They can catch fire and result in burns, skin rashes, or risky chemical reactions.
Okay. All right. So the burn would have been effect on human. So we put that in the right place, huh? All right. So question now then. Find equivalent expressions from text tree, which means the same thing as contaminated food. Can somebody tell me?
Contaminated food equal pains, aches, and weakness.
It says equivalent expressions, and I believe the word equivalent means same as.
Toxic substance found in food, sir.
That's what I would say. Toxic substance.
Sir, but that's what I put on our.
And it's still red?
Sir, the only thing that turned green is number one, and the air and the noise pollution in the other part.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay. I leave that toxic substance for now. Polluted air is equal to what?
The same thing there.
Part A from text 3.
From texture,
Mm. You say find equivalent expressions from text 3.
oh, poor health, sir. Sir,
Well, toxic substances found in the food we eat and the
and
air
the
we
year.
breathe.
That is not the same thing.
Well, we breathe our chemicals in our bodies. I think both I think it's the same, probably the same as toxic substances, you know. because it is not only in the food but also in the air.
Yes, sir. Percent. This one later. Well,
Did you put found in food for the entire answer?
no, sir. I just put. Oh, yes, sir. I put toxic
Uh,
substance found in the food we eat, and the other
toxic
one I put in
substance.
the air that we breathe.
I'm gonna put toxic substances here in the air we breathe. This could be the right thing.
Sir, mine never right.
Well, we'll see the right thing. They normally tell the right answer. I never normally tell the students that they give you the right answer, but I don't want you to try this over again and then show me they get 10 out of 10 when that is not so. Are contaminated food and polluted are contaminated food and polluted air harmful for our health? Justify. What's the answer?
Sir, yes, it is harmful.
All right, justify it now.
Contaminated food and polluted air cause may
You
cause.
you have to write in a sentence.
Yes, contaminated food
Contaminated food and polluted air are harmful
to our health.
for our health because what's the answer? What's the justification now?
Causes people sick to get sick.
Well, it results in poor health because because it what? Because it results no because it results. Oh, so they want to write no. It results in poor health. All right, that's where the answer is coming from actually. Read text four now and label the pictures now. Uh, Picture number one is what?
Paint, solvent, and glue.
Paints, solvents,
And glue.
and glue. The fumes from this not good eating them. The person get congested, the rest of your sinusitis. And then the other one is
Flammable.
inflammable. Good. All right. What can happen when inflammable catch fire? What can happen? It is there now.
First, it can get burned.
Burns, basically burns. Nothing else can. Burns. Let's put burns. All right. Connect the sentence parts with a linker of sequence. All right. Inflammables can catch fire. They can be harmful for the environment and people's health. Well, what will be the linkers right here, so now? That burns is resulting Let's leave that out for now. We're gonna click on finish and see what they have. See what was the problem for number 4.
Really.
Nothing right, massa.
Told you.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Okay. So we were right with air pollution, but noise was wrong.
So you need to put the pollution there.
Oh, we didn't put the pollution right there. That's why I didn't get a 4. Okay. All right. Let's see what they have for this. I guess everything is right in this, right? Headache
So isn't it supposed to be green?
is the order in which we wrote the answer. It is headache, disease, skinness rash, burn, breathing problems, stomach ache, deafness, and weaknesses. So we had everything correct right there. It's just the order in which it was given. Right answer, all in the ozone layer. We had that smog, chemical reaction, and acid rate. So I guess we're correct. I guess we're correct right there.
So what happened?
All right, let's see this now. The right answer is factories release fumes. Oh, so how we wrote it was wrong, but it's the same answer. But as I said, oh, they wrote it. You understand?
Okay.
This one now. Right answer: smog, acid rain, ozone layer. And we're correct on that as well. Uh, well, this one is different. Everyday exposure to noise. That was the answer. Not overcrowded tones. Everyday exposure to noise. All right. Um, this was correct. Headache, ear aches, and deafness. All right, so we got that correct. Oh, see, another word because it's right.
Mm-hmm. So what happened
So I
then?
put factories released fumes. But look how them have for them one. Put the word together. So would I get it? Would I must get it wrong? They wrote it wrong, you know. We are actually correct. Factories release fumes. Okay.
Okay.
So you have two at release.
What I have there?
Oh, you have
But
two
it's
out
really
there. Yeah, factories release two fumes.
Oh, so maybe because of
So,
my
but
two
probably it still would be wrong because they're release and
joined together.
yeah,
All right.
release and
This one now says
toxic
toxic
substance found
substances found
in
in the food we eat. So we should have finished the answer.
or
Um,
probably join the toxic with the substance.
no man, food we eat. Right answer. The air we breathe accumulates in our bodies. So yeah, so toxic substance in the air we breathe. Okay. So it's just really how they wrote the answer. You understand?
Yes,
It's not
they
that we're
result
actually
in
wrong.
poor health. Like okay,
Good. So it's not we're actually wrong. We are correct, but it's just that how they wrote the answers. I think this one we're also correct. Solvents. Oh, everything is solvents. Inflammable. Okay. They result in burns, skin rashes. What's that? Risky chemical reactions. Okay. And these should have been moreover. Well, they wouldn't even guess that. And moreover, in addition, also. This, as I said
leave that.
before, it teaches us how to express ourselves or giving the answer, right? Um, Pollution is dangerous. Let's see what they have right here. That's
That's
why.
why.
Oh, so Ashe
That's
was
what I put
correct.
there.
Okay, Ashe was correct. That's why, because
Mhm. So
so
as a result,
as a result,
therefore.
therefore, like seriously.
Mm-hmm. So probably because mine was all caps lock.
Okay, maybe
Probably.
that's why. Maybe that's why. All right. So uh, that author of that thing, is something else. Trust me, it's something else. All right. So we're gonna go to and that one is very long. I'm going to have to jump past that one there. I don't want to give you a more hard one to do. For the rest of them, we're gonna do them together because of the interest of time, right?
Yes, sir.
But what we should learn from the first worksheet is that I want you to take from it how you can, using that table method, to make your notes. Even as you watch the videos, you make your notes. Type of this, the cause, the effects, such the like, right? So make your own notes. You say, therefore, if your understanding of what you are reading or what you are watching or what you're listening to is good, then you'll know how to title each column in your table. Make sense?
Mhm.
Because it's not everything you read going to be about type of pollution. No. All right. Now, this one to fill the sentences by using the words below. Dash increases the Earth's temperature and causes climate change. Which one do you think is correct?
Global,
Huh?
global
Global
warming.
warming. Okay, your Nicosia is global warming. All right. Let's see if Nicosia is correct. Okay. Um, what's the next one? We should dash glass, paper, metal. We should dash glass, paper, metal.
Recycle, sir.
Recycle.
Recycle. That sounds like the answer to me. People are dashed for environmental problems.
Responsible.
Responsible. Okay. Farmers shouldn't use
Pesticide.
pesticides in agricultural. We shouldn't cut down trees. It causes dash.
Deforestation.
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 That one.
Hello.
Because the
It causes deforestation. You sure?
um,
Well, you say it now, not me. All right. Water pollution is a dash. Is a big dash for the water animals.
Threat.
Threat. That's correct.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah, when I heard it, threat. That's correct.
throw, sir.
True.
What's the answer?
Throw.
True.
Oh, throw. Good. This is nice. And this activity now, when you are writing your answer, when you're answering, and next week, God's in our life spirit, we'll be looking at some passport questions based on what you should have done already. Um, Solar, wind, and energy are the examples of what?
Renewable.
Renewable. That one is based on climate change, but we look at that another time. Excuse me, where you gone? Seriously?
They're pretty closer.
But I mean, understand what Tasha go through now. Oh, they reach.
Public transportation.
We should use what? Public transportation. For short distance instead of our private cars to prevent air pollution. Now, you see that what they're giving you some solutions right there, no? Right.
Factory.
Factories give harmful gases so, to air, so we need filters. And this is telling you how to protect, how to prevent air pollution, right? This is telling us how to prevent air pollution, you know, by using what? Filters.
Filter.
Okay, very good.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly, definitely. Definitely. All right, good. Eco-friendly. Eco-friendly. All right, last one. Eco. Sure. Then for the last one, Teresa, it's the last one. So I mean, you should have left that one for me. All right, let's click on finish. I think we get 100%. I would hope so. 10 out of 10. If we don't get it, something is seriously wrong. All right, very good. Now, as simple as the activity may be, it still teaches us something, how to express oneself. And what is the technique that is coming out of this simple activity? What's the technique? Hmm? Tell me.
Repeat what you said, sir.
What's the technique used in this activity? What's the key thing you could take from this worksheet to help you when you are
Context,
writing?
please.
Context clues, they're good. You have used the context clues, yes, but there's a technique when you are answering exam questions. What is it you could do in order to write the appropriate responses? Because really, what you get a mark for is something. What are we getting the mark for right here? The term or the words being used. So when you're going to write an essay for and take what I'm saying seriously because we'll be doing this next week with some of the past questions based on what you would have already done so far. I hope by next week you guys would have covered the respiratory um, system so that we can look at least two passport questions based on section A of the syllabus, section B, please. All right. Now, when you are writing the essay part, it is the key words or key concepts that you use when answering the question. So in 20, I think it was a 2018 exam year, we got a 75% pass, one student failing out of four. That we use what we call word chart. I call it the word chart. So they were to list the words that they think that they would use pertaining to the question. And then know they would know after listing those words, you form your sentences with those words. And that's exactly what they would have marked for. I've got a whopping grade one and a grade two, right? So word charts are very good to use. So even when you're watching the videos that you receive from me and you make your notes, don't just write sentences. Just have some words listed. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right? So that is exactly what you understand. That's exactly what I want to take from this. Um, worksheet this evening. It actually we had a lot more to do, but because of the time, we have 9 minutes left. We would not have sufficient time to do that. We have switch to look at, and just going to look at the syllabus for you to see that what we did tonight was something useful. Um, Discuss the impact of human activities on water supplies, explain why contaminated water is detrimental to human beings, and we saw that coming out in, I think, most of the worksheets. Um, but we have not gone to objective number 11 just yet, and 12. But we're almost finished with the syllabus in section E, that is. And see, don't have much left to do. All right. So by February, we should finish with section E of the syllabus. And then in by March, I need to see. I'm not seeing no more videos yet. I'm not seeing any more videos as yet. What's happened to the videos, them students? You say if you want to follow my advice, want to move faster, you know? Make your models first. Then now you watch a video with your models, and you know interact with the models while they're watching the video. Make sense of it. How you record your notes in your notebook. Tabulate them and try to reflect on what you're learning, because sometimes it's not how much you learn, but it's how you learn. It's not about how much you remember, but it's how much you understand, right? You guys saw the syllabus I was showing you a while ago? What else is the syllabus? Yeah, it's the syllabus here. That's what I was saying. So what we have just covered so far, not there. Explaining why the contaminated water is detrimental to human beings. So you can talk about the stomach ache, the this, the that. Good, because let us look at that objective. It says explain why. So when you're going to be answering a question like that, you'll have to use the word because or result in. You see where I'm coming from?
Yes,
Huh?
sir. Yes, sir.
So am I making sense so far?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good. Hold on there. Now, so contaminated water. So what are some of the things that make the water contaminated? And you list those things. Domestic pollution. Yeah, am I correct? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now the word detrimental has to do with having a serious impact on the health of the human being. So we can talk about how. Link it to gastroenteritis. Talk about some of the symptoms that they will experience, etc. And there are other effects which we'll look at in next week's class, right? God's in our lives are spared. Um, so it's very important to have your word bank and practice to create your word charts before you write your sentences, before you write your long paragraphs. All right? Very good. Now, how was class tonight? And we got a hard time, but how was it, nevertheless?
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Oh, Teresa gone on the OK train. Okay, all right. Anybody else?
It was good, sir.
It was good. Actually, okay. Nikosha, what about you? How about you, Nikosha? I'm not hearing that at all. All
It was
right.
okay.
Oh, it was okay. Okay, thank you. If what's his name is, if what's his name again is? If QE was on it, yes, he would have predicted you guys quite easily. All right, now, um, now the I want to find out from you guys now. How has the program itself been for you? I know that most persons love the or interactive session over the years and stuff like that, but how has it been for you so far? How has it been for you? Everybody going to bed early? You going to bed early? So I'm gonna
Yes,
go
sir.
to
It's
bed.
good here.
So you have to think about the answer. Jeez, mercy. It's not a worksheet question, folks.
So it's helping me.
It's helping you. Okay. It's helping you.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
In what
Even
way?
though sometimes nothing that's staying in my brain.
Not in your brain.
So I'm getting old, you know.
Okay, that's I understand. But all right, it's just helping you. All right, good. Any question? Go ahead.
What was the question, sir?
How has the program been for you? How is it helping you?
It, it's helping me well because I just started back school and because I've been going to your classes,
Mm-hmm.
I was able to get to answer all of the questions that my HSP teacher gave me on a quiz. I was get 100%.
Okay. Well, to God be the glory for that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, then if you finish all of your lessons in before the next test, then you should continue getting those good grades. Right? Wonderful. Very good. Actually, sister, how has the program been helping you?
Repeat, sir.
How has the program been for you so far? How has it been helping you?
Sir, the only program that's been helping me so far is your program.
My program.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. CDP Labs program, not my program. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Thank you for that. And to God be the glory. But of course, I am pushing for you guys to wrap up try to move as fast on the assignments because that will prepare you now for the next set of type of questions, which is the possible questions. We want to get to those early. They want to wait until the rush hour come in on us. The earlier we can start putting a few, then that would be nice. So that's how I'm going to start to get the multiple choice for HSB going on. So we can look at some multiple choice questions pertaining to what you have done so far. But the longer it take to reach where I want you to reach, then it doesn't make sense. We look at the questions because you're not gonna test nothing. So try, manage your time well so we can push forward. And I thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Stay in good health. Until next week, I'll see you. Remember to share
Sir, I have
the
a past paper here that I want help with, you know.
well, you're gonna have to scan that past paper. So next week we'll look at it, right?
Sir, write up on it.
Scan the past paper and next week we'll look at it.
Okay,
Oh,
sir.
all right, good. All right. So that's it for now. That's it for now. Take care of yourselves. And remember to share, keep sharing with your friends. Put it on your social media, your Instagram, your this, your that. Right? Because we really want the subscription number to reach 1,000. so that we can start that community. All right. All right. So good night.
Okay, sir. Good night, sir. Good night, everyone.
Hey, good night.
All right. Good night. And good night to those on our YouTube.